Hi, and thank you for taking the time to participate in our walkthrough of the English Learner Plan. The implementation of ESSA, the Every Student Succeeds Act, brought increased accountability for schools as they support their English learners, and the IDOE implemented the English Learner Plan to provide support to schools and districts as they meet their federal requirements to identify, assess, and provide English language instruction for their English learners. All Indiana school districts are required to submit an annual English Learner Plan. However, those who apply for Title III complete this as an embedded part of their grant application and so do not need to submit anything further. For those who do not apply for Title III funding, the English Learner Plan will be due by September 27, 2019. The first part of the English Learner Plan requires school district contact information, including a contact for the IDOE to notify when the plan is approved or if further clarification is needed. The gray box on the main page of the EL plan contains guiding information and links to resources to aid you as you complete your EL plan. Many resources are available on the IDOE website to assist you as well. The next part of the English Learner Plan is the Core EL Program Plan. This is called the LAU Plan, in reference to the Supreme Court ruling which required that EL students be provided with an EL program in addition to their core instruction. You will complete the LAU Plan based on your EL student count as reported to the IDOE in the 2018-2019 DOE Language Minority Collection. A document with the reported EL student counts for all LEAs in Indiana is linked here for your reference. If your corporation does not have any EL students at a particular proficiency level or grade level, please indicate this in the appropriate box on the chart. If your school or district did not have any English learners enrolled, please indicate that in this box and assure that proper identification and assessment procedures will be carried out and that access to EL support will be provided if a student moves in within the school year. Then you may move past the LAU plan and complete your submission by completing the assurances at the bottom of page 5. There are several key requirements to keep in mind as you complete the Core EL Program Plan. First, all LEAs are required to implement a Core EL program, regardless of their participation in Title III or other federal funding sources. Second, remember that Title III and all other federal funds must supplement the core federally required EL program. Activities and staff included in the LAU plan should not be funded through Title III, Title I, or other federal funding sources. Another reminder is that the providers of the Core EL program must be qualified teachers who have received sufficient training in EL strategies and best practices to provide effective language instruction. If staff providing the Core EL program do not currently hold an Indiana EL license, you will need to provide information below on what training they've received to equip them to provide this instruction. Additionally, the EL program must be based on effective approaches and strategies, must be reasonably calculated for success, and must be regularly evaluated for effectiveness. To complete the plan, you will need to check all program models used in your school or district for each proficiency and grade level, and complete the information requested below the checkboxes for each program model used. A description of each ELD program model and a sample completed EL program plan can be found on pages 6 to 8 of this document. After completing the EL program plan, you will need to provide additional detail about how staff have been equipped to provide EL instruction if they do not currently hold an Indiana EL license. To complete your EL plan, please carefully read each assurance in the final box and check the box by each to assure that your school or district implements these processes and procedures with fidelity or will do so if an EL student enrolls. After completing this box, your EL plan is complete and can be submitted by email to your assigned IDOE EL specialist, which can be found on our website at doe.in.gov/grants and is also linked above. Thank you again for your time today. We encourage you to access the supporting resources we have shared on the IDOE website and to reach out to our office with any additional questions you may have.